Alright, so today's video is going to be on an interesting topic. I'm going to compare the new Shimano Curado K and the Shimano Metanium MGL. And you're probably thinking, well, the price points of those are way different. Is it worth, because this is the first reel that I've ever bought, like a Metanium, that price caliber. Is it worth the money? Or would you rather get two Curado Ks? I'm not sure. That's what this video is about, so y'all stay tuned. Alright, so here's a quick unboxing of this package. I also ordered some reels for my buddy and my grandpa. We all went in together. We had a discount that Shimano runs. Yeah, that's awful. But yeah, anyways, there's a lot of reels in here. Even with this plastic wrap on it, I can tell it's incredibly light. Ooh. That thing looks nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, so I have both reels right here. Off the rods. And man, they're both beautiful reels. I got the Metanium here. One thing about it is first impression. Super light, and you can tell it's made out of solid metal. This one, Curado K, the first impressive part is it's actually, body-wise, smaller than the Metanium. Slightly. Not too much, but the kicker, or the cool part about that is this actually has a bigger spool. This is a 200 spool, fits a lot more line on it, a little bit more heavy than this one, but you know, if you're an inshore angler, you know, and you need that extra line, you know, this one could be for you. This is just, I mean, try not to be biased by the price of it, but just the feel of it. Super smooth, super light. Can't wait to get out and throw them. I'll do a few more close-ups of them and then get to some of the actual specs. Not just the looks, not just my opinion on them, but the specs of each. Alright, so I'm going to spool both of them up with braid just to do some casting tests. And I'm putting both of these on a 7.3 medium heavy rod. I got two, really similar, not the same exact model, but close enough for testing. Spooling her up. Alright, so gonna go out and do a test out in the field and throw it, and this is to justify, is it worth spending that much money when you could get two Curado Ks? They're both great reels. Strap this little thing on there. Chunk them a few times out here in the yard, and just I've thrown the Curado K. It came in a few days ago, I will say that, and I really like it. I'm going to be throwing a little jig on both of them. Let's see how they do. I'm going to throw the Metanium first. Alright, first of all, this thing fits really good in your hand. Super light. And just the body of it feels, I don't know, it's like I've never thrown a reel at this price point, and it just feels like there's nothing here. I mean, at the same time, it's very sleek and bold, but it's super light. So let's just stop talking and go ahead and throw this thing. All right. Dude, I just first cast without even tuning it. That thing just chunked a mile. I wish I had a good indicator. All right, let's throw it again. This rod, first time throwing this rod too, so. Oh, that's beautiful. That is silky smooth. And you hear people say that a lot, and I mean, trust me, I have a lot of other reels in the $100 to $200 range, and I've always said you can't get much better than, you know, I thought. But I will say I can definitely tell a difference in this versus the Curado K. Now, we'll get down to it later. Is the difference worth it? So I'm gonna throw this one a few more times, and I mean, that thing just slings it right on out there. No problem. I probably won't want to put this one down. I have like a lot of other combos. I could sit here and throw this thing all day. Let me tune it down. Let's see if I can get some more range out of it. I'd hate to backlash it, but yeah, let me tune it down. Let's check that fall. Should be good. Let's see how good the braking system is. I'm gonna open this thing wide up. There's no wind, and let's see what we can do. Didn't backlash. Threw a little bit further. I was kind of scared to let her fly. I don't want this video to get too long. All right, so I could throw this thing all day. I'm super impressed. I'm gonna throw a few more shots in here. And I just don't want this video to get too long, but if you want a good honest review, it's worth watching. Now for the Curado K. Also, to note on that Metanium, super quiet. Alright, so here is the Curado K. We're gonna throw it. I really do like the contrast between this blue and black. Looks really good. I got this one tuned up pretty good. Alright. See, definitely a little more noisy, and didn't throw quite as far, but I'm telling you, I'm still super impressed with the Curado K versus some of my other reels. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I have a lot of other reels, so this isn't just like, oh, I picked up my first 2 rod and reels and I'm chunking them. You can definitely tell a difference. I will say that. I didn't think, when I threw this one yesterday, and I still am super impressed with it. Do not get me wrong with that. I know I'm not getting to a very definitive answer here, but let me throw it one more time. I'm gonna tune it out a little bit. I think I can get a little more stretch out of her. I'm gonna throw it over there towards that tree. See, a little bit louder. I mean, they're both silky smooth. You can just get a little bit more distance out of that one. When you're retrieving, your crank feels the same, about the same. That one may be a hair smoother, but nothing noticeable. So let's take it back inside. After I throw a few more cool little shots in here, I'm gonna mount the GoPro on the shaft and get a good look at maybe, I don't know what you'll be able to see, it'll just be cool. All right, so I got this rigged up. It should be pretty cool. Let's go ahead, get this thing running. This GoPro running. It's gonna be a little hard to cast this thing. You might want to mount it a little closer. Dang, I almost threw into that tree over there. Didn't mean to, but let's chuck this a few more times. Get this video rolling. It is. It's a little tighter on those handles. It's gonna be harder. I mean, I got this Curado K tuned out pretty good. It's hanging with that Metanium. It's throwing about 20 foot shorter, but I mean, I'm chunking this thing out there pretty good ways. If you needed 2 combos for the price of that one combo, the Curado K would be tough not to want. I mean, it's slinging it pretty good. This little baby I just took out of the box because this is a Chronarch HG, or their Chronarch G model, which is a saltwater model. Ordered this for my grandpa because he does a lot of red fishing. Like you saw in my last video, we go red fishing together sometimes. He goes more so than I do. I would line this thing up and take it out in the yard and throw it a few times, but it's not mine, it's his. But this is in the midpoint between the Curado K and the Metanium. Yeah, this baby right here is also another option. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Maybe I'll do a later test after I get his permission. I might call him on the phone, but that thing's sweet. Look at that. You got the adjustment right there at the dial on the side. Super lightweight. I mean, this is a 150 spool, just like the Metanium. Super impressive for a saltwater reel. It's one of those good hybrid reels you could use for both. I mean, look at that. That's slick. This one runs 280. So you got the Curado K is 180. You got this one that comes in at 280, the Chronarch, and the Metanium at 420. I would like to throw this one and compare it to the Metanium because this is a really nice reel. I know there's a lot of rave about the Curado K. That's why I picked it to do the review on. And the Metanium is just a stellar reel, and I wanted to compare it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The price comparison. Is it worth it? Let me put this back in the box and get to the specs. See, I made me a nice little cheat sheet here. Printed this off the Shimano's website. This is all the specs of these three reels. So let me go over them. I have this one out, and I think I can reference it and the specs of it. So the Metanium has 10 ball bearings, which is the highest of the three. The Chronarch has 8, and the Curado has 6. And between that 10 and 6, when I was just out there doing the casting test, you can tell the difference. Like I said, the Metanium is a little smoother and throws a little further. Let's get to some other things. Alright, the Metanium comes in with its weight at 6.2 ounces, which is pretty light. There's lighter out there on the market, but you know, that wasn't their goal. Alright, so the Curado K comes in at 7.6 ounces, which, you know, is a little bit heavier, and it is noticeable. You would think it wouldn't be because we're talking about ounces here, just an ounce and a half difference roughly. I've gone over the prices already. They all have the same drag. All of these three reels, I'm gonna aim this down, scoot it back. All three of these reels have the same drag. Yeah, I'm a mess. What makes the Metanium MGL, I think, cast a lot further, and this is Shimano's claim, that it has the Magmulite spool, kind of a mouthful, Magmulite spool, which is stated to increase casting by 20%. And out in the yard, between the typical spool on the Curado K, you could tell the difference. I mean, it's just, I think their claim is not just, you know, to sell a reel, it's actual science. They've tested it out. What else to note? The gear ratios in all of them, they have pretty good options. They all go from like a 6 up to this. I got this Metanium in the XG, which is the 8.5. So this thing, it pulls in 36 inches per crank, which is pretty daggone quick. And yeah, I think I've noted everything about these. So now let's get down to what I was going to talk about earlier. Is the Metanium, I'm going to have to think on this. This is going to be hard to reason. Is the Metanium worth the price? I kind of noted on it earlier. If you already have a bunch of good combos and you're looking for one that is just going to blow your socks off. I don't know if that's the right term for this, but this Metanium is super lightweight, casts super far, has a reasonable spool for bass fishing, and even if you wanted to go inshore fishing, I think a 150 would hold up. If you need 2 combos and you're just starting out, there's no reason to just get one super expensive reel. Get 2 Curado Ks if you know you only have 1 or 2 setups and you're looking to add on to your arsenal of combos, whatever. Get 2 of these. The extra 20% casting distance isn't gonna keep you from catching fish. I would rather have 2 rod and reels at my you know, demand, like reach down, pick one up instead of having to retie on this one. You could have 2 different line options. If you got 2 setups of these, you could have one braid, one fluorocarbon, all that good stuff. Where if you just buy one, you know, in my case, I have plenty of other options that I have, you know, different line types on and different baits and all that. So I'm gonna enjoy both of these, and I wish I could test this Chronarch out. I'm super impressed, and I think Shimano has stepped their game up. And thanks for watching this review. I know it's a little lengthy, but comment below if you haven't already which one you like, and please leave a like and subscribe for more of these. I'll have videos of me fishing with these actually out on the water when it warms up. It's pretty cold out there right now. I might be catching fish. I may go tomorrow, but I'm just rambling. See y'all later. Leave a like and comment, and thank y'all for watching.